Does it not raise contradiction that while there's an active case in court, you then descend to the streets to ask for your client to be released? Help us make sense of that. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, I have been, as a researcher, I've been going through the laws to see the law that say that a lawyer cannot protest or participate in protest against injustice, or when the right of his client is being violated. I'm here to see the law. Assuming that there is a law, that law cannot be applied as a valid law, because the Constitution said any law that contravenes any provisions of the Constitution, that particular law should be in abeyance. Now, having said that, we are not protesting, asking court to give us judgment. Get it right. We never protested against any issue that has to do with court.
The hashtag is free Nnamdi Kanu. So what are you protesting for?
I'm coming.
Okay.
So we are now asking that free Nnamdi Kanu now, because your actions, we are not talking about the executive, towards discriminating against him. What do we mean? Now let me start from the judicial angle. Courts, 5 courts, 2 foreign courts and 3 local courts has given judgment in favor of Nnamdi Kanu against federal government. 1 even awarded 1 billion naira in his favor against federal government. The other one awarded 500 million naira in his favor against federal government. Court of Appeal, the 3-man panel, the discharge Nnamdi Kanu, and federal government refused to comply with that law until after close to 2 weeks. They now remember that they can file no stay of execution. Then they file it in court and went to Supreme Court. Now, that one is on that. Now, the president now, instead of looking at all these issues, rather what the president did is this. He now directed the police and the army to go to the north, to go and negotiate and discuss with bandits. And all of us saw it with our naked eyes. Those who are committing the act. Secondly, the president now come back and see all those people. Court said, you are a murderer, you should die by hanging. You are a drug addict, you should serve sentence. President came back and pardoned all of them. And said that when you talk about that of Nnamdi Kanu, they said that one is in court. Now, Mariam Sanda, her own matter is still pending at the Supreme Court. The president did not even ask the lady, go and withdraw your appeal at the Supreme Court before I will consider you, simply because she's from the north.
All right.
Now, when you see all these things, you see that this is a discrimination against Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbos, which is against Section 42 of the Constitution, which say that you don't discriminate against anybody because of his religion, sex, tribe, or whatever thing.
Okay, Dr. Opara, as a lawyer, you do understand the importance of dealing in facts and facts only. You've raised the allegation. First, you said the president, instructed people to go and negotiate with bandits. Yes. You do not have evidence to that. You also said the president released Mariam Sanda. As a lawyer and a learned person, you know the process for prerogative of mercy before it gets to the president's table. Yeah. So let's deal with facts and on your client's case. So when you say there is, what you term, how would you term this against your client? Because you're saying it seems to be biased. You are saying the executive is biased.
Yes.
But this case is in court.
I'm not saying that. Is it the only case that is in court?
Is this a cry for help? Let me ask you.
Yes.
Is this a cry for help because you feel that you will not get justice in the courts? That's why you decided to go to the streets?
No. We are saying that the president is number one person. He has the power under the Constitution to direct his Attorney General to discontinue any charge. He has the power to grant presidential pardon. He has the power to resolve. And he has been doing it. We have seen it.
Presidential pardons are given to convicted individuals. He's still undergoing trial.
Can you listen so that you understand where I'm going?
So that we don't confuse our public as well. Yes. I need to speak in facts.
Yes.
Yes.
We are saying that there is a judgment against the government in favor of Nnamdi Kanu. Have you complied with that? What stops you from complying with that particular judgment?
Was it not appealed to a higher court?
No. Though these ones we are not happy, including Kenya. Kenya in their judgment called, there is no name they did not call Nigerian government in kidnapping and can. Now what we are talking about is that when you are exercising your power as a president, you should exercise it in a situation whereby people will not see that you are dividing the country. You are discriminating against a particular tribe. It is wrong. And people need to protest against that.
So this is about ethnicity according to you?
Of course.
All right, let's, without prejudice to the court, help us understand this because you're a lawyer. Currently, prosecution has closed its case, as I understand it.
Yes.
There was a no case submission filed.
Yes.
It was overruled.
Yes.
The defendant, you, a call to come and open your trial.
By
23rd.
By on the 23rd, yes.
Which is 2 days away from now.
We are good to go.
But you are on the streets.
Protesting.
Yes.
Who should say that I cannot protest? I want to get, may I be guided? Who should say that I cannot protest? Do you know the meaning of protest? That I cannot complain. I'm
not saying you cannot protest. I'm saying
protest means complain. Protest means complain. That's the meaning of protest.
And you don't, can I ask you?
It means expressing what you have in mind so that the president can right the wrong.
So this is about the president. You are calling on the president.
On the president, not on the judiciary.
Not the judiciary.
Not on the judiciary.
Okay, so my final question to you before I let you go. Do you have faith in the Nigerian judiciary to prosecute this case? Well,
I can say yes and no. Why should I say yes?
Yeah.
Why I say yes is that because I have seen where judges, Nigerian judiciary delivered judgment where all of us clap.
Okay.
I can also say no, where we have seen a judgment that if such a thing happened, just like that of Nnamdi Kanu, Court of Appeal gave judgment. Forthwith, federal government refused. After close to 2 weeks, the same government have the audacity to meet the same Court of Appeal, asking them to stay execution. The first in history. Case Nnamdi, the first in history. You now stay execution. Stay in what? And it was granted before the now goes to Court of Appeal. So in that particular instance, if you should ask me, judiciary did not behave well. But we have seen where judiciary look at the government, they say this one is wrong, and they give judgment against them. That's why I said yes and no.
Okay, great. As a Nigerian, I mean, you have